Hi everyone. In this video, I want to talk about a concept that takes a lot of students by surprise. It's called stealth plagiarism. Stealth plagiarism refers to forms of plagiarism that are not always obvious, are often unintentional, and can occur even when you think that you have cited your sources properly. Unlike direct plagiarism, where text is copied word for word, stealth plagiarism happens when a source material is used too closely, even when a citation is included. An example of this is called patch writing. This occurs when you take sentences from a source and only make minor changes, such as swapping out a few words, changing the phrases, or keeping the original sentence structure while relying heavily on the author's wording and organization and their voice. Even with a citation, this can still be considered plagiarism because the original author's writing and organization are not truly transformed. Another example is an over-reliance on a single source, where most of a paragraph, discussion board post, or assignment follows the ideas, structure, and flow of a single article, even though it's paraphrased and cited properly. In this case, the issue isn't with the citation, it's the lack of original synthesis and independent analysis that causes problems. Stealth plagiarism can also occur when citations are placed at the end of a paragraph that contains multiple ideas from multiple sources, making it very unclear and difficult to determine where exactly the ideas came from. So how do you avoid stealth plagiarism? First, focus on understanding the source before writing anything. Read the material, step away from it, think about it for a little while, and then come back and explain your idea in your own words and your own voice without looking at the text. Second, aim to synthesize multiple sources rather than relying on just one. We are all guilty. Everyone at some point is guilty of getting an idea for a research question or project from an article that was truly inspiring. The trick is to not fall for just using that one source to come up with your ideas and develop your own academic voice. It's important that your writing reflects your interpretation and analysis and supported by that article, not the other way around. Third, be intentional with your citations. Even if it seems like it makes it difficult to read, it's a pain to write that way, make sure that it's always clear which ideas come from which sources, and only use direct quotations when it is essential to get your point across, or use the appropriate language and wording. Finally, remember that at the graduate and doctoral level, your work is expected to demonstrate your original thinking, your critical analysis, and your scholarly voice. Citations support your argument. They should not replace it. And remember that we want to hear your voice, your thoughts, and your perspectives. Oftentimes, faculty members are inspired by learning more and hearing their students' voices than they are from reading singular sources and journal articles. So make sure that you are avoiding stealth plagiarism and understand that this is an important aspect of responsible research conduct, and becoming aware of it now will only strengthen both your academic writing and your professional integrity.